So after 49 years, Sundiata Acoli is now released from prison. Um, for those who don't know who Sundiata Acoli is, he was involved in the shootout on the New Jersey Turnpike with Asada Shakur. It was another brother that was involved in that shootout, was Malik Zaid Shakur, but he ended up getting killed in that shootout. Now, when the shootout took place, Trooper Warner Foster ended up getting killed in that shootout. And of course, they arrested Asada and they arrested Sundiata Acoli. Go and watch my video on Asada. I did a video on Asada way back. It's one of my early videos. I know that the production is bad. The quality of the video is bad, but like I said about my early videos, the quality of the video is bad, but the information is still there. So, he was arrested, and there's a mountain of evidence that suggests that the shootout was in self-defense. I mean, it's already documented and very heavily documented on what law enforcement tried to do to the Panthers. I mean, this stuff is all already documented. So the shootout took place, which resulted in Warner Foster being killed and Sundiata Acoli getting arrested and Asada Shakur being arrested. But of course, Asada, she's granted political asylum over in Cuba. So she's been in Cuba all this time. Now, the brother served 49 years. 49 years. And he was released a few days ago. Finally released at the age of 85 years old. They now view him as not being a threat to society. He was actually supposed to have been released. He was supposed to have been released like over 20 years ago. But due to public perception and outrage and all that type of crap is the reason why he wasn't released. Now, like I said, the whole shootout was self-defense. He should not have served that many years. Now he's 85 years old. He's an elderly man, a very elderly man. He's an old man now. Should have been released, but the brother is released. So, good for him. He's no longer in that box. He's no longer in that prison. This is good. I wrote Sundiata Acoli like years back. I made a post a while ago on my page about, with a lot of our political prisoners, if you write them, they will write back. They will write back. They write them. You can send them something. Send them anything. Any little bit helps. They need it. They need us. They fought for us. But there's articles right now of people, raising hell and stuff like that. There's articles. The New York Times wrote something. There's a lot of evil articles about Sundiata Acoli right now. And, like I said, it was self-defense. It was self-defense. They got pulled over on the New Jersey Turnpike. They pulled over. Once the police realized who it was, they was ready to blast. They started blasting Asada Shakur, Malik Shakur, Sundiata Acoli. They returned fire. It was a guy named, I believe his name was Stanley Cohen. I think I can't remember. That was, he was doing a lot of forensics type of stuff and, a lot of stuff like that for Asada Shakur. And this guy ended up being mysteriously killed. He ended up being killed. He got killed way back, and he had evidence. He had 100% proof that Asada could not have done what they said that she did. Asada was shot in the arm. Her arm was paralyzed during the shooting. And I guess it was something about the angle or something about the trajectory of the bullet or something. I can't remember, but he had evidence that it was self-defense. He had evidence it was self-defense in the case of Asada Shakur. So, like I said, we all know what they wanted to do to the Panthers. We know what they wanted to do to them. But Sundiata Acoli is released. He is now a free man. He get to enjoy the rest of his life. He get to enjoy the remaining times of his life with around his loved ones, his family. his grandkids, and good for him. I'm glad to see this happen. So this is a good time for him. Sundiata Acoli is a free man.